Hello guys, and welcome back to a Let's Play that I've wanted to do for a very long time. I feel like the game that I've enjoyed doing the most on my channel was this WoW of mine, and I got a decent amount of reception for doing it. A lot of people seem to enjoy it, so I finally managed to get this WoW of mine, the Little Ones DLC. It was released about a week or so back, and I can't wait to play this, as if this game wasn't difficult enough when it came down to the types of choices you would make. This is going to make it even more difficult, if for no other reason because there's kids in the game now, and children, and this could either go really well or really badly. We did lose a lot of people in the last Let's Play we did. Actually, we only lost one person, but that one person hit us quite hard, so we'll see what they've done and what changes they've made. I have not played this at all since I bought the DLC, so let's give this a try and not play continue. That's an excellent start. Okay, let's try that again. Alright, so who am I going to pick? I am not going to pick the people that I've already survived as, because I feel like that would be a little bit problematic in the sense that why would we want to play the same thing again? So I want to try something new. I want to play something where I definitely know there's going to be kids involved. So, let's try this one. Iskra and Christor. You will lose your coin power. Yeah, that's fine. Let's see what happens here. I want to see how the kids are implemented into the game. I want to see what I can do. Do I play as the children? Am I just providing for the children? It's an interesting aspect, because there's a lot of things that, as a child, I'm not going to be able to do. I'm not going to be able to defend myself. I doubt I'm going to be able to carry a gun, at least not particularly well. We'll see. So by the looks of it, I have one adult and one child. Oh my god, she hums. Alright. This should be interesting. We'll see how this works. The civil war in Graznavia has been raging for years now. The last stronghold of the rebel forces is under siege by the government military. Countless civilians are stranded in the city. Food and vital resources are running out, and every day is a struggle for survival. Christor and his daughter Iskra were taken from their home by soldiers in search of a place to stay. They chanced upon an abandoned building and decided to make their temporary home. Okay. Fair enough. Well, with that being the case, I'm going to go ahead and do what I usually do whenever I start, and I'm going to start searching these areas. Same for Iskra. I'm sure I can search with her, which is actually kind of a good help. This game, I feel like this would be so much difficult if I couldn't search as her. But again, I'm not saying that it's imbalanced in any way that I can search with her. Obviously, you know, she's a kid, but, you know, kids can look for things, right? So, that's fine. Completely understand that. I also love how there's a talking option. Maybe there'll be a lot more interaction now, so that's always a plus. That is a teddy bear. This toy has seen better days. It's broken down, but it certainly brought a lot of joy to its previous owner. I've got a feeling this is kind of going to work like the guitar does for the adults, in the sense that if I can fix it, it's going to provide more happiness for the actual for the child. In this case, it's going to be Iskra. So we will have a look to see what else I can go ahead and do here. There's this option here which looks like hopscotch, chalk on the walls. This all looks like stuff that I can do with the child to increase happiness, I assume. So, we will see if that is the case. I assume so. I'm actually not going to go do that yet. I'm going to get Iskra to look for all the easy things, so she can just go ahead and search. Meanwhile, while that's going on, our protagonist, I guess here, Christor, can go ahead and make our first items that we need. I do seem to be getting more stuff now. I can actually make a swing. It's just a simple swing, but for a kid it's a never-ending source of fun. Yeah, I think that's worth getting. I don't think we need it right now, but I think it's definitely something that we will consider doing. I think to begin with we're just going to make some beds, just to throw down the base work. Is there any other easy ones that I can get? Can I open these doors using Iskra? She's going to be limited strength, I assume, but we'll see. She also seems to be slower too. Nope. Okay. Right, well if Iskra can't do that, there's nothing else I can do with her for now, so just play on the hopscotch, I guess, for now. No, don't go to bed yet. Okay, Christor, I need you to build a... I need you to make a metals workshop. That way we can get the crowbar and we can get the fire axe. Is it the two most important things in the game? It kind of is, to be fair. So we'll go ahead and do that. They're definitely, it's just vital stuff that we need for the first couple of days. Is there anything else up here I can get? There's nothing fun-wise. There's a couple of bits and bobs that I can try and get, though, so we'll definitely work towards getting that as well. Might not be able to do it all today, since we are just 2 people, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. I like how Christor has the ability of Determined Father. We'll see what that actually does during this actual Let's Play, because obviously that was not a perk before this, because there was no kids back then. So, we'll see. We'll see what this happens. Can you climb up there? No, I don't think so. I don't want to play this game anymore. Okay. So it looks like they can get bored too of certain things, so she can just go ahead and mess about with the chalks on the wall then. Meanwhile, Christo is collecting up the essential items I need to get. I want to try and loot some more of this if I can. So Iskra's still sad, but she is playing, so that's always a plus. Christo's doing perfectly fine. 22 beds. Kinda do. Now, the thing that worries me here is Christo's obviously going to have to go out scavenging, which means Iskra, unless she comes with me, is going to be on her own. I'm very curious how they're gonna work that. Can I make another bed? Yeah, I kind of need to. So let's go ahead and do that too. Can Iskra use a... I'm going to assume she can't use a crowbar. She might be able to use a lockpick, but I don't want to test that right now since we're probably going to need the lockpick for now. So we'll just keep a hold of everything, and Christo can go and search the rest of these rooms until the end of this day. I'm very curious as to how this is going to work as far as scavenging and stuff like that. So she's still sad, but there's not a whole lot I can do about that right now. I think Christo will start rummaging this area here. But while that's going on, I think I can't really have you to play on that, because apparently you can only play on these once every day, I assume. So we'll see. Right, what you saying, what you saying? I don't want to be here, then can we go far away? Okay, well I'm going to talk to you. Hopefully that won't freak her, that'll keep her busy. It won't freak her out, because she definitely, she seems to be having a rough time, so do you know what? We'll try to keep the morale, keep the morale up, I guess. I need to be aware of the time too, that's kind of the problem here. Cheer up and I'll tell you a story before bedtime. Okay. I feel like this is going to take up a lot of time doing this kind of thing. Okay, but only if you promise. Okay. I've got a feeling I'm going to hate this. I'm a complete softie. I can't be doing with this. Alright. You go do whatever you need to do. Christo needs to do a bit more scavenging before the day runs out here. She should be in school with other kids. Damn this war. Yeah. Very true. Alright, let's go and get this last bit here. Maybe we could... Is there any way we can fix this as like a tree house? Maybe that'll help her for like fun and stuff like that. Maybe. Alright, well we have one can of food, so that's always a plus. It'll save us making any for a while. Looks like the day's gonna end here, so I won't actually be able to do anything else. So we'll just end the day, I guess. Sleep with child, guard, scavenge. I kind of need to scavenge, it's kind of the point, right? I do have to leave her, though. Damn, that's tough. I don't know if I could do that in that situation. Could I leave her? As dangerous as it is to go out there, I'd hate to think that I'd be leaving a child of mine in like a place that's unsheltered, or at least unprotected. There's tons of holes in these walls, as we know from the previous Let's Play. But since I can't choose to, well, I can choose to stay with her, but that's not how we're going to make any progress. So I will go scavenge. She can sleep. And I'll go to... Okay, well, Ruined Villa, as far as I'm aware, I can get decent stuff, but I may have to steal. I think instead I'm going to go to the Abandoned Cottage and go for like the easy option for now. Take the crowbar, take the shovel, do the usual, and okay, let's go do our first night. We'll see what happens. See if anything's changed. I wonder if kids are actually in these scavengers now, like there's random events and stuff like that. Hopefully that's not the case, because I'd rather not have to, you know, worry about any children. Okay, so I'm not going to bother getting any wood or components as of yet, since you seem to get a fair amount of it from what I've seen from the house so far. So we're just going to go ahead and scavenge the stuff that we know we're going to need, like food, medicine, stuff like that. This place seems to be the same, so that's fine. We don't have to worry about anybody being around here. Could be mistaken, but we'll see. Okay, that's a broken toy as well. I don't know how valuable the broken toys are, but considering it's kind of a luxury item, I will take it just on the basis that it might be worth something when it comes to bartering. Coffee, fertilizer. Fertilizer we know is useful. Books could be useful too. We can always drop this stuff and put it in a different thing if we need to. If we do see any medicine or stuff that we need. I can stack the teddy bears, that's a plus. A family photo of parents and two daughters. Good thing the girls don't resemble their father. He looks like a bear. Okay. I'll remember that. Okay. So that's still the same, that's fine. I'll take the water. And I'll take the vegetables. I think I'll leave the herbs and the sugar for now. I think when you first start, especially when you start with two people, and especially when it's this situation where it's a father and a child, it's like, I'm screaming for a third person right now. I need a catcher, I need a Boris, I need somebody who can look after her while I'm scavenging, and it's like, it's interesting to take into account that, what would you do in this situation? Like, I'm curious. Any of the people who usually watch my stuff, if you guys can answer that question, what would you do in this situation? Can you afford to scavenge? Because would you take her with you? In fact, that's going to be the question. If you were in Crystal's shoes, would you take her with you when you go scavenging, or would you leave her in the house? Like, what's more dangerous? Because you got to think of it that way. Neither thing's particularly safe, but at least when she's with you, you're there to defend her. I feel like it'd be much worse if something did happen to her and you wouldn't know about it. So, I don't know. It's interesting. I like the fact that this game is giving me these types of questions that I need to, like... It is worth thinking about. It goes to show, like, the people in these kind of wars, what they go through. And it's hard, man. The note that says, on the first day they robbed us, 2 days later they murdered our girls. I shot every one of them, but I don't want to use the gun anymore. It's broken and buried in the backyard. The next part looks shaky. If you're reading this, don't look for me. Okay. Now, I will also mention this game, kind of off topic, this game does have controller support now. I'm not using the controller, since I'm kind of used to using keyboard, so don't really need to now. But if you are going to buy this for the first time, just know that it does have controller support, so it is something that they've added with the... I don't know if they've added it with the DLC. I assume they've just added it to the base game, and I just haven't played it in a while. But it is nice that you now have that option. Okay, I'm going to look in here just in the off chance that it becomes an issue. I think we're fine. Okay, how are we doing for time? Yeah, we're fine. Okay, we'll take the coffee. Do I want the homegrown tobacco? Not really. Electronic parts. Kind of useful. I'll take them for now, and then if we find something better, then we'll take it from there. Bandages. Well, we definitely need bandages. What do I get rid of? Do I get rid of the one bullet? Yeah, I think I do. Okay, I think I've fully searched this area for now. As far as stuff that I think is particularly useful. In that case, I think we'll get rid of this door so it makes it easier to get back in here next time. Now, I do have my shovel if I want to dig up that gun. I think I do. I think in a situation like this, I want to get some kind of firearm as quickly as possible. So, yeah, I think we'll dig it up and see if we can fix this pistol. A pistol's better than nothing. I do need to get rid of some things, though. I'll get rid of the fertilizer and the books. Books are kind of useful, though. The coffee? Yeah, I'll get rid of the coffee for now. Okay, good. We can go ahead and end the night here. Whew. I'm actually going to end this after one day, just so we get our first part out of the way and you guys can see, you know, kind of what's going on here. I'm going to really enjoy this game. I feel like it's going to be very difficult at times. And, you know, I'm kind of looking forward to that. It's nice to have games like this when your choices have consequences, if you know what I mean. So, we'll see. The night was calm. Quisto had been searching for supplies. Okay, that's good. Dad, are you okay? I was worried. You're no longer sad. You are hungry, though. But I think... Ooh. Can I... Oh, now this is interesting. Do I not feed her? Do I leave it a day like I would usually? I don't know. At one part, I kind of do need to feed her, right? But on the plus, on another side, she should be fine after one day of not having food. And I kind of can't. I can't not feed her. Fine, go eat. You can have the tin food, saves me making it. Quisto, you're gonna go hungry for a day, but it says it's meat, but it's fat and icky. It is fat and icky, but you know what? It does the job. It's something that probably survived, helped us survive our last Let's Play. We had a terrible start then. What? What? No, don't do that. I was wanting to teach. Oh. Now that is an interesting addition to the game. I can teach her how to cook things. Did you shout my name? I feel like you shouted my name. But apparently you've won now, so... Guess not. Okay. Alright, well I'm going to go ahead and teach her how to cook then. I feel like this is something she may need if anything happens to me. I love the fact they've put this in the game. It's like, Quisto is going to teach her to cook so that if Quisto dies scavenging, she can look after herself. That is so clever. It looks like it doesn't take long to do, which I kind of understand. But yeah, I think it's great that they put that into the game. I've always liked this game. I love the base game, and I feel like the stuff they've added here has just made the game a lot better. Hopefully this finishes, and then I can go ahead and search the rest of this house. Soon I miss mom, I miss my friends, I miss my room, TV and ice cream. Okay, I was just reading Isqua's bio there. I've learnt a new thing. Yes, you did. And you know what? I can eat too, since apparently it costs the food to make. Probably should have looked into that before, but do you know what? That's fine. Now, you're tired, so I kind of need you to sleep. Even though I do want you to search the west, kind of can't be helped. Is there anything I can do with a crowbar? I'm going to try to use Isqua to get to use the crowbar, but I doubt. No, okay. Cool. I didn't think she would. Fair enough. Still, this is looking good, so I'm reasonably happy with this. I need to wait until Quisto's no longer tired, because obviously he's going out again today. That's fine. Okay, well, it's just Quisto at the moment. Isqua's, I have no use for her at the moment because she can't use crowbars or anything, so I can't actually search the rest of this house until Quisto wakes up. So, Quisto. So hopefully he wakes up soon, so I can do a little bit more searching of the house, and we'll see what happens from there. There we go. That's good. All right, let's get the rest of this house searched. Don't be taking anything out of those cabinets. I need those. In fact, pro tip: just don't. Just don't eat. Just don't eat the medicine. Just throwing it out there. All right. Well, nobody's turned up at the door yet. I wonder if there's going to be anything new as far as people turning up to the door. We'll see. We've got a little bit more time left. Okay. Oh, I said I was going to work towards fixing that gun, right? Ooh, pills. That's really good. That's really useful. Yeah, I think I'm going to go ahead and see how much it actually takes to fix this pistol. I can't actually make the pistol yet. That's a problem. If I had 9 more components, I could. I'm pretty sure I can make pistols at level 2, right? Well, that's it. Level 2. It doesn't necessarily have levels, but the upgraded version of the workbench. I don't actually want to fix that. I do at some point, but it's not really a necessity right now. It doesn't lead me anywhere that I can't already get to. Let's have a look at Crystal's bio while we're here, actually. We used to live not far from here. When the first shelling started, we moved into the basement for safety. We tried to make it as comfortable as possible, but it was still cold, dark and damp. There were also rats. Iskra is afraid of them, but I told her she has to be strong. She spent most of her time in that basement, while I went out each day to get some supplies. Okay. Okay, some more firewood's always decent. Looks like we're gonna run out of time. Which is fine. I think for the next turn, we're just gonna go back to the village and try to get some components, and then I'll end it after the night of day 2. Come on, come on, come on! You can do it! Yeah. Alright, Crystal, you may as well stop. You're not gonna be able to take that down in time. Okay, end date. Alright, Iskris, same thing applies. Sleep in bed. I'll go ahead and scavenge in the cottage. Get rid of the last of this stuff. I don't actually need these anymore, so should I go without? The feeling of what if comes to mind, though. Tell you what. I'll take the shovel. Just in case something's there. I don't think anything will be, but, you know, just in case. It's nice to be prepared, right? So I'm just going to search this place as fast as I can, really. I know exactly what I need. I just need parts, wood, components, anything like that. I'm going to assume that's a wrap, but I'm going to check anyway. Yeah. Okay. That's fine. I want to get a fair balance. Wood's kind of a nightmare because you can only carry 2 in a stack. So I don't want to get too much wood because it's kind of a nightmare. Okay, we're basically done here. We just need 1 more part, and I think we'll be fine. No. So far, guys, I want you guys to let me know what you think. Do you think them making this addition to the game and the stuff they've added has made this game any more interesting? Because I think there's a lot more to this game now. I think they've added a lot more options and possibilities that makes you think, like, what do I do? What are the choices that I make, and what are the consequences? I think it's very interesting. So guys, I'm going to go ahead and run to the exit here. I've got all the components and stuff that I need, and I'm going to go ahead and end it here. I'll just wait until we get back, just in case anything's happened. And then we'll go ahead and end it here for the first part. I'm loving this game. I'm so glad to be back playing this game. Did someone hurt you? What? What? No. Stop it. What? We've been raided. Somebody broke in our shelter and stuff. Someone noticed our shelter had been left unguarded for the night and stole our things. We don't know who it was. They stole a piece of food and some water. Christo had been searching for supplies and brought some interesting things. Isco got slightly wounded. That is a problem. Right. That is a problem. Man, I don't like this. This feels bad. Alright. Anyway, I said I was going to end it. I'm getting too involved. Okay, I'm going to end this part here. Thank you guys very much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next part. Thanks for watching, guys.